All right, everybody, what is up? I haven't went live in a while. I'm gonna sit here and wait, see who all shows up before I really start yapping, because I know there's a lot of times I just waste time. Well, got one person, whoever this may be. Say hello so I know who you are, my friend. Three people. Hello, hello. I'm gonna wait a few minutes here, just see who all pops up. Stuff like that. Hello, hello. I didn't even check my notifications. I didn't even really hear anything. See if you guys saw it or anything. Kind of even really. Any other times I have like a whole bunch of cool stuff to say and all that. And I kind of don't have much. I have a few things. Hey, what's up? What's up? Hello, Rambo. I kind of like the new name. NZ Zans. What's up? No Filter Mama. Hello. So at least I'll start off with this. I am almost there to hitting my goal that I've been talking about hitting ever since I started doing the YouTube thing. I literally need I think it was 113 watch hours. I'm at 3,987. I'm all but there. So if just you 4 or 5 people turn on your tablets tonight, go to my playlist, and just let that sucker play tonight, I will hit my goal. And then hopefully I'll be able to do live, like the actual live chats. And man, there's so much possibilities, hopefully, which that will take time with getting all the cool stuff from YouTube. I think you need a lot to get to the sponsorship. But I mean, hopefully, because so far I've been doing pretty good for how soon I started it. I only started this channel a year ago. So, I've had I think this is my same account. No, I had an account prior, and I had a couple videos on there, stuff that when I used to go hunt, but I didn't have all this cool gadgets that I've been buying. I did get a couple cool things, which you saw the one thing. My wife got me a cool chest bag, which I carry a book bag, but a lot of times I'll set my, how many more hours I need? 113 more hours. Yes, and I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. So thank you guys for sharing my stuff. I didn't even know. Yep, 113 watch hours. I didn't even know Rick Debunk gave Sandbox 10 my video. Man, that was awesome. And Sandbox 10 did a real good job at showing my one video. I liked it. And he talked me up. I was all proud of that one, saying that something about flair and style and going into places that would cause nightmares or something like that. I liked it. It was really good. I love those videos. I like watching some of them that, say about my video. Because I've seen a couple of guys do reaction videos to mine. Person that my wife watches, I don't know his name offhand, but he watched one of mine, and it was actually good. He paused on mine for a while, and he was like, the one shadow figure I caught at the jail. And I am proud. I am proud. I should be a lot more enthusiastic. I should show more enthusiasm right now for it. But I'm tired. I was out all day, cold. And then number 2, let me find it real quick. Hold on, guys. Just give me a second. I know I got it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Hopefully my whole bookshelf don't fall. I got so much. Look at that. Almost did. It almost fell. Hold on, guys. I got so much weight on here from all the stuff that I've been finding. So when I sometimes go into places, we'll find just something random. I don't ever take anything big or anything. I'll just find something random. One place had a bullet that was laying on the ground. I just find stupid stuff. But the one cool thing I found, and it was I saw it underneath a floorboard of this really old place. I was like, what is this? And I picked it up. First, I looked at it, and like, who would even think of what? I didn't see this thing yet, the blue writing. I just saw this part. I was like, what the heck? I shook it. What's in it is nothing, but it's trying to see the name. I ain't got the light on down here, so I can't tell. Sanig tooth powder. Army stuff? What's that say? Army stuff? No, just like random stuff that I find. Like if I just see something laying on the ground at like cool old haunted place, kind of take like a memento to help me remember the place. And which I'm sometimes worried about that because they can say spirits supposedly can attach themselves to objects. Is that true? I don't know. I do have, like I said, I have an old mirror that was at a tuberculosis camp. The video I just posted, yeah, my latest video. I got, like I said, I got to go there, actually allowed to go there one night, and it was like an hour, and it wasn't even really a ghost, but I got to ghost hunt. But the guy more or less kind of gave us a tour, but he allowed us, he like stayed quiet and let us kind of do our thing. And the poopy thing is he's retired from there, dang it. And I kind of wish he wasn't, because I'm going to go back up, I hope. So some of y'all that's from Chambersburg, don't say nothing, but I'm going to try to go up there late at night and, I don't know, try to swindle a guard, like, hey, here's $2. Try to give him like $50 or something. I don't know. I'm going to try something. But the next cool news is, I posted a picture on my community page, but this was one of the things that I won. I'm getting good for it. See, I don't have to worry. I'm just worried because I have heard of people that troll channels and I don't know why, but they troll them to like ruin their gig. Oh, yeah. Yep. Why are you? Oh, you just found my channel? Good deal. Welcome. I haven't done a live in a while because truthfully, I like doing lives because I like, just actually talking to you guys, because half the time I'm just talking to the camera to you, and, I know you guys are listening when you watch, but it's just weird. I don't get to hear nothing back from you guys. So I like doing these, but there was people complaining like, oh, lives. And I goes because I love doing them. And it's not so much the videos. I like ghost hunting, and I like finding the stuff that I find in there because it's like fascinating, like how do you hear stuff? Oh, well, good deal. You'll like my stuff, man. You'll like my stuff. It's good stuff. And I promise you'll never see nothing fake in mine. Hey, Cindy. Hello. I haven't seen you yet. Like I said, I haven't got a chance to talk to you guys. So all my normal people that come in here haven't got a chance to say hi. Yes. See, that's what I mean. That's why I like live chats, because you get to like interact with people and you get to talk to them. And when you get to talk to the people, they're good people. You don't get to be on camera. Somebody can be fake behind a camera and pretend to be all this great person. And then in real life, they're kind of douchey, I'm not. I'm a good person. But I did get to win a drawing thing, I guess, in my area. Somebody sent me a link. I can't remember if it was a friend of mine that sent it on Facebook. Might have been Facebook. They sent it to me. And they were like, hey, check this out. They're doing like a paranormal contest. I was like, check it out. And truthfully, all they wanted. Yep. See, that's what I mean. Everybody feels included. Everybody feels like a little family. That's why I call you all my little paranormal family. But yeah, they just wanted pictures of all these different haunted locations. And it was cool to actually see some of these, because some of these areas I didn't quite know they were haunted. Hello, Veronica. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm actually like, let me say this first, and I'm going to go back to that comment there too. Oh, sorry. In shape. Yes, there is. Like I was just watching Rick Debunks. I think it was today, and I ain't gonna say the person's name, but if anybody's seen the video he posted today, you'll see. And I actually subscribed to that guy at first because somebody said something about checking it out, so I subscribed to him, and then I started watching him, and I started hearing some of the stuff that he was saying, and they were that person was real quick to say like, oh, that's not real or whatever the case, and it's like, oh well, how do you know? Like I was curious, like all this stuff, and it was like there was nothing. Like I mean, it's so easy for somebody to do that, and like just to watch my channel and be like, that's fake, because I have had a person try to tell me those voices I catch are what did he say? What did he say they were? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, really? Fixing mixed information. What? I don't know if I want. Sure, if I. Oh, yeah. But what's the fixing misinformation? What's that about? I'm lost. I didn't really see anything about me or anything. I don't know. I check out some comments just to see context of the video and what people are saying, but I don't really scroll too much, just like even mine. Or if my videos get posted onto another channel, I don't like going into the comments. Oh, he didn't let me. Yeah, I kind of. Okay, I'll go to his channel and check them. But yeah, I kind of saw it too. Actually, I did see yours, Boo-Boos. I saw your post. I got down to about that far, and so he posted me, but still, he shouted me out and all that. So him not putting me up there, that you know what I mean. There's probably a whole bunch of channels that he would like to post, and you know what I mean. So I don't. Yeah, I don't hold. That's not nothing there though. But at least for somebody to go off there, to just ruin somebody's credit and be like they're fake. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people that believe that kind of stuff. That follow certain people, and when you get on there and say something like that, those people will believe it, and then those people's friends, you never know. And it's just, I would hate. I've somebody messaged me before and said about, hey, can I use your content in their debunk channel? I'm like, yeah, it's like as long as you don't, as long as you don't like screw me over and just say, oh, really? That would be crazy. Somebody say I was fake, because I mean yes, she does. I watch her stuff. I love that area too. God, I love that area down there, or over there, I guess you could say. But for somebody to say that I'm fake, that's pretty amazing. Because I mean, I catch voices, and some of the times voices are just coming from. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, No Filter Mama, for taking up for me. Yeah, I don't care if I was fake. I'm pretty sure at least I would do stuff a little more exciting, to make people watch the crap out of my channel, and like I would, yeah. Believe me, I wouldn't sit there and spend all that time out at night in dark, musty places and then not be able to breathe for 2 days because of dust, which that's my fault. I don't wear a mask, but yeah, to fix a voice, I have to see what you guys are talking about on that one, because I didn't really quite, like I said, I didn't quite look, but yeah, but back to that one girl, I told her too, I said, yeah, you can use my content. I don't fake my stuff, so I really hope, somebody wouldn't say that about me. I was like, because that would ruin everything that I've been working so hard for, because I mean, it gets to be a lot. Like, I was gonna go. I like the last comment there. But yeah, you can tell too with voices. Half of mine, good bit of them, because I use the Necro or the Spirit Box, which I do. Hello, Black Magic Sorcerer. I do want to go back to the spirit box more, and I want to use my sound generator. Was that Magnus? I got different stuff, and I want to try different things, and I got a theory that with sound, with voices, our dog's up there going nuts. But just what was it? I forget where I was, but there was a place I went to, and between the voice, trying to think of the name of it, Skinner's Tavern. Sorry. When I was at Skinner's Tavern, most of the time that we were there wouldn't be a lot of voices that we would hear by ear. Every once in a blue moon, you would catch a voice that you would hear. Yeah. So yeah. Plus, I don't want to. I hate these comments because I'll be talking and I'll go read it, and then I'm like, I done forgot what I was saying. But yes. Plus, I feel, that's why I usually put I feel, because I'll listen to it. And plus, guys, it's way different from me listening with my headphones and my software, running it off of, maybe after I take it and I edit it and upload it, maybe it somehow loses part of the sound quality by the time it hits YouTube. Because I noticed there was a voice that I called it South Mountain where it echoed off the wall. When I first ran it off of my computer or off of my camera into my computer, you could hear what it said in a way. You could hear the voice, the tone, and everything. But once I uploaded it, it kind of sounded like a chirp, but it did not sound like that when I first recorded it, first heard it, and everything. So, what's this? Oh, hello. Okay. But having said that, when I hear it, it sounds totally different. And I always put, because I know it's going to sound different once I upload it to YouTube. So that's why I'll put, I feel this is a voice, just to say, I'm not sure, but I feel it is. You make up your own minds. But yeah, I just don't, God, I hate hearing about or thinking. They do always make a difference with headphones listening. No, I haven't gone through there yet. There's so many places I want to check out, and so many places. Northern Cemetery, I'm going to wait till nicer weather because it is freaking cold. And when I was up at South Mountain, man, that audio got ruined so bad. Oh, well, the orb on the live chat? See, I don't know. That was definitely weird. It was weird. I can't say what it was. I don't know. I mean, I've seen stuff in my house before. I haven't seen anything lately. I forget how long ago it was. 8 months ago. I was sitting on my couch, and I actually saw something go from one room to another, and it was about kid's height. I thought it was my kid up. So I got up to actually see him. Like, why is she up this late? And got in there. Nobody's in my room. I'm like, what? Maybe she already ran back over in her room, went back over. She's out like a light. It wasn't her. It was too big to be my 14-year-old, and I think she might have been sleeping because it was that late. I know I seen it. Like, I seen that sucker. And then I saw something also, and I seen it multiple times, like a couple nights later or whatever. And it would always be moving back at the end of the hall. And then I looked like I saw a big figure pass by my back door. But I mean, that was kind of corner of the eye. I saw it and I looked, but I mean, we used to have stuff happen, not just here, but at my mom's house after we would ghost hunt. Weird stuff would happen there. And I don't know, maybe somehow stuff can follow you. That's why I do this ghost hunting, guys, because I'm trying to answer my own questions because of all the stuff that's happened to me in my past when I was younger. So, I mean, I grew up. Oh, yeah. See, the name, I don't know how your name is pronounced. I forget even how that name was pronounced in here. I can't remember. It's not even worth looking because I won't be able to find the video and all that and the name. I don't even think I time stamped it. But that schoolhouse, I'm going to go back to that. Lindsay didn't get a chance to go with me. because he does the exploring channel. Oh, hold on here. Yeah. See, I some that. Hold on. Just out of the corner of my eye for a second, I saw that because I was looking this way, and I saw that my coat hanging, and I was like, huh. I thought it was somebody standing back there. Stigmatism. I have a stigmatism in my one eye, my right eye, and it must be over on this side too, because like I can tell when I shave, I can't see. Plus, I guess I can say I was hitting the head pretty good on this side. So I think ever since then, I don't know if it cracked my orbital, but my eyes messed up. I think I get real bad headaches from it too. I think that's from the injury, which people are mean. Shouldn't try to jump people and stuff like that, which that person ain't ever going to see this. But yeah, I was getting ready to say about Lindsay's channel. Only thing is poopy because he started exploration video, guys. So if you guys haven't subscribed to him or anything, if you go on my subscribers, take a peek. It's called Caligula's Adventures. Check him out. He just started his channel. I guess, the poor guy was just filming for me, and he didn't get to, that's all he did. The poor guy just filmed with me, which he had fun. He loves doing it. But I want to, I wanted him to do stuff. Like I wanted him to be able to do his own thing and have his own say, And it sucks me having a channel and, he might have an opinion or an idea with something and I might not like it. And, and he wanted to have his own stuff. And I want his channel to do so good too. So if you guys can help subscribe to him, share his stuff, he's all new at it. And now he's going to see how much of a pain in the butt, but he doesn't have to go through his stuff and look for stuff. Well, he should, because he goes into haunted places. And I asked him, I said, did you catch anything? He was like, no. I said, did you pay attention to it? No. I'm like, Lindsay, come on, man. Like the one we were at the insane asylum, Trans-Allegheny. And he didn't really look. I was like, bro, like I know you caught something. Now he was using GoPro, and the GoPros we have suck at audio. Their microphones suck really bad. God, this beanie's so itchy, and I can't take it off because I haven't got a haircut in a little while since the last one. And plus, I haven't did anything to it, so I'm not. Yeah, he's still using my stuff. He won't go get a damn GoPro. That boy, gosh dang him. I yell at him all the time for it too. Because he'd be like, oh, it died. I'm like, you want my battery pack to charge it? Boy, I yell at him every time. He's a good kid. He is. I love hanging out with him. But we've been trying to go ghost hunting for the past like 2 or 3 days. And that was someday a visit over the UK. Apparently, because I had friends, their family is English or, and they would always go over to the UK. And they say like, she always took pictures for me to show like how many people have my last name. There's even like a cathedral. I don't know where she was. I don't know if it was London. I would think she went more to a city-ish type area. So she might have just been in a city part of, even anywhere, any of your type cities, maybe not as big as London, but there was cathedrals and streets and just all kinds of stuff. See, I wasn't. All my family is Irish and Polish. I tell everybody's like, oh, you Polak. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I'm Polish. I sometimes feel like it. Poles get a bad name. I know some. You need a haircut too? Yeah. Well, it's because all the places shut down, man. And it's not even that they shut down, but they limit occupancy. And it's just, And plus, money's tight, so I gotta, So I got cats a while back. I can't cut the beard yet. I got fixed it. It's all pointed out in the sides. But we got cats a while back. I love animals. I love all animals, even lizards, snakes, certain snakes, not the ones that can bite and, the no-no noodles that can get you. But we got cats, and they were kittens, like babies. And they came walking up on our porch, and we just lost our cat. And like a couple of days later, these 2 kittens show up, and I'm like, you know, we just put our dog down. That same week, our cat, something happened, disappeared. We don't know, and we couldn't find them. We tried, and then these 2 cats showed up. Now they're behind the TV. The one chewed through our power cable for a brand new cable that we just got. And I don't know if you guys know how expensive brand new stuff. Like when you get brand new stuff, you got to call them and say, hey, this stopped working. Can you come out and replace the box or replace this? Just to get them to come out to $100 and then whatever it costs. And they chewed through and they've never done that. And now if I leave any doors open like this, they like to crawl in there and just run amok. We have to lock them up every night. Because if we don't, they will destroy the house. Destroy the house. They are like 2 bad dogs chewing up remotes, chewing up my shoes. My shoes would be all over the place, shoe strings all over the place. I love animals. I love animals. These 2, I may like them. That's about it. And I'm trying hard. So if any of y'all would like 2 sweet cats, they are really good, litter trained. You guys can, we have toys. I mean, there's toys-ish. I mean, they got Rowan's toys. They got toys from their other cat. But I can hear them back here right now. And they should be thankful. They should get over here and thank you guys. Yes, I am selling the cats. I am trying to sell them. Because they were bad. And then we got 2 cats outside. And they're pretty cats. 2 cats outside. I'm always thinking about trading them. Put them outside and bring these 2 in. That's how much I love animals. Like I'm here trying to, that's why I'm broke, trying to feed these turds. But back enough with my cats. I keep hearing them and it's driving me insane because I don't want them chewing through and they're messing with, guys, I'm sorry. I got to, because they're going to chew the power cables or something. Get out of there. Get out of there. I wish you guys could hear everything. Like it sounds like dogs running. Sorry, guys. Because they jump off everything and then take off running. Okay. But we have some good places coming up too, guys. We're supposed to go tonight. I do got a really good spot coming up. You guys are going to love the spot coming up. Like you're going to love the whole story and everything that I got for this place that I found out. And this one I actually got, like I'm starting to find some history because some people will tell me certain stuff like, yeah, this is what we've always heard, blah, blah, blah. You check this out. I'm like, golden, let's do this. So this next place I'm trying to get into is a good one. So you guys will love this one. Love this one. And this one's scary to get in, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. So hopefully, but guys, I want to talk to you about something real quick. So I was saying it earlier and I got sidetracked because I was reading comments and Ari, I'll ship them. I think you can ship animals. You can ship animals. I'll get one of those pet-friendly boxes. Yeah, see, and that's what I said. There's so much stuff I want to do, guys, real quick before I forget to tell you. Remind me that I have like a theory that I want to tell you. But I want to be able to start doing drone shots. Like I was starting to look into drones, and then I got laid off, and then that went out the window. But then your cats can have friends. No filter. Cats can have friends. These are brother and sister, by the way. Brother and sister. So, but anyways, I want to be able to find history for you guys because I used to do B-roll stuff and show footage outside the place, and then I kind of just stopped and use a different type intro that I always use because it just makes it easier because it's just less editing. So I already have an intro cut, throw it in, and then do my video. But I do like to show you guys the place because some of these places are awesome. Like just the look of them and the setting, like being in the middle of nowhere. Pitch black and it's just ominous looking, and you get to see the inside, which is still creepy, but to see where it's at and the setting of it is like it adds to everything. So I have to try to do something because also to be able to reach to other people, I need to make them good. Obviously, people need to be entertained and everything. And you need to hear history about it or what you know. There are some that I still don't know nothing about. Kreiner House, I cannot find nothing on it. Nothing. Except for that man that used to live there that stole batteries, drank all the time, and was a dingus. Like, I was trying not to curse, and I was getting ready to say a curse word. I try not to. Sometimes it comes out. But no, I want to tell you guys something. So the reason why I ghost hunt is, one, why I seen what I seen, why some of the other stuff that's happened in my life, why, and all this and that. So that's what started everything, piqued my curiosity and all this and that. And then once I started ghost hunting, experiencing, I like the intro I did. That one's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to keep doing better and better. Like, a lot of my stuff's getting way better, guys. And Lindsay started doing way better when he was filming. So at least this time now, me filming, I know, what to film, what not to film, stuff like that. Plus this guy, he's just filming. He's trying to do as good as he did. He started banging out. Like, he started doing really good from previous. But anyways, so I have a theory. And guys, if you guys ever go ghost hunting, I'm telling you this, if I was a scientist, I would come out with a paper and be like, this is my theory, this is true, blah, blah, blah. Because for one, if you go to my video in the quarantine house, I think it's the very first quarantine house I ever did. It's actually in my greatest hits video. There's a voice that comes across the spirit box and says, not yet, and then no. And it almost sounds like it comes through the spirit box. It didn't. It comes over top of the spirit box. The sound that you hear in your ear, it's as if the spirit's there and he's talking. Like, he's talking, but you can't hear him at all. But as soon as you click on that box and there's noise, it's like, yeah, I can hear you. And then you shut it off and you can't hear nothing. So it's like mute. The sound comes on, he's unmuted. You can hear him. He's talking. Sound cuts off, muted again. You can't hear him. So it's like they use that sound waves to speak to you. And then, like I said, I was starting to say earlier with Skinner Tavern. Sometimes we don't catch that much, like while we're there, with our own ears. We don't hear much. So I even say, like, I kind of didn't really feel like we caught anything. And then go through the video, well, we caught stuff. That's because it wasn't audible type stuff. But the night we were there during that storm, and it was noisy, guys. It has an old metal roof. So all them raindrops hitting the metal roof and just all that. No bullcrap sounded like, because it was a tavern. It sounded like we were in a tavern while people were downstairs drinking, because it sounded like two teenage-ish type males, full-blown conversation. And Lindsay never really hears voices. He'll hear kind of, but not like me. Like, I'll hear definite voice. He'll hear something, but he's not sure what he heard. I can sometimes hear the voices. I guess maybe I'm more focused at what I'm trying to listen for. And maybe because I'm deaf in one ear, maybe it's funny. I guess I have selective hearing, maybe, because the wife talks. I act like I can't hear nothing. Freaking ghost, I can hear a whisper from across the room. I can hear probably a ghost fart because I'm so in tune listening to ghost, I guess. But so next time, if you guys ever go ghost hunting, find yourself even just something with white noise, just or what you can just find. Don't get one of those like the free app ones and try them. Don't try that because they might add in sounds. Don't get nothing that adds in sound. And maybe that too, Rambo. Maybe. See, that's another theory that I'm trying to figure out, but I'll come back to that one. But get something that just has plain white noise. Just put it on low, put it away from you so it doesn't inhibit sound that might come near you. But try asking questions first without that, and then turn that on. Then try asking stuff again. But it has to be for sure active place. Like, I wouldn't recommend just going to a place that you think might be haunted. Sorry, guys, before it's itchy. That you might think it's haunted because there might not be spirits around, or maybe they don't have energy. That's why I said that's why I do it. to find out, can they talk on their own without using stuff like energy type stuff, like me using my or electronic frequency generator, or my other one that emits energy. I'm brain dead right now. I can't even think of the darn word I want to use, but it emits energy and it allows them to use the energy from that device to try to do something. But I'm also wondering too, when you go into a place, because there be quarantine house. We went in the very first time. I'll come to that one too, Rambo, because that's a good one too. I was going to say that earlier when we were talking about the black spots in the eyes, but quarantine house we first went in, crazy, and the vibes we got, I couldn't breathe, and we didn't run to get there. I mean, we had to crawl through a tiny hole. I could not breathe. That's how worked up it was thick. Like the air was so thick in there. I couldn't get a deep breath. I was like hyperventilating. That's why if you very first watched the very first quarantine house, when I'm doing the intro, I was like, I could not breathe because the energy was so thick. The next time we went in, it was like nothing. Now, yes, the place is creepy. The story that supports that place with the family dying of the Spanish flu. I even talked to an 80-year-old man, and he was like, yeah, the family died. They're like, he knew about it. They died of the Spanish flu. They put them up in the attic, and they went downstairs. That's why the downstairs was set up with kitchen stuff, because they had to move downstairs to keep them away from that, and then, or vice versa. Somebody just said that, no, they said in the attic, because they said if you go up in the attic, it still smells like throw up. We couldn't get in the dang attic. Yeah. But the ball one, so I don't know, going back and forth to a place, I don't know if it's they get used to you and they stop trying to be active because they figure, they try to scare you out. Maybe some places stay active because they want to talk. Maybe they don't know what's going on. They don't know why you can hear them, why they, who knows? Or if a place that doesn't want to get messed with, maybe that's the first time they speak to you and why a place is active at first. And then when you go back, they're like, oh, well, this shithead's not scared. Why even worry about doing it again? But then seeing orbs with my own freaking eyes. I didn't quite believe in orbs because there's so many different things: dust, bugs, raindrops, at least in pictures. Taking a picture, seeing stuff, watch that, because there's so many different things. I mean, you know how much dust just your body carries. Just, shaking your hand on your arm right before you take a picture, you'd be crapping bricks. Is Brandy doing it? Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, she is. Okay. Yeah, those cat balls are cool because I've had them going off at another place too. My buffering, it might be you because I don't know. I think I should have good connection because I'm on my regular house computer instead of my phone. But yeah, so the orbs, Toll House, being there, I saw it with my own eyes when I was there. This ball, and it wasn't bright like a white light. It was almost like it was a dull, like if it was a water ball floating in the air. And I saw it. I'm like, I followed my own eyes and watch it go. And in the video, I didn't think I could see it. I was like, oh, maybe it was my eyes playing tricks, and that's what it was. Okay. Maybe it was our freaking, I think all the kids being on it, and then now our TVs are hooked up to it now. We didn't have that before. I think now it's even worse because it took forever to upload that video. Forever. The one I just uploaded the other couple days ago or whatever. I hope it's not still buffering. So I'm trying to move around to see if it's all laggy. But after I went through that video, just watching it on my own, because I don't know if it's vain or what, but I love watching myself. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm more or less checking myself to make sure I don't act too goofy. Okay, good. But I ended up was watching it, and then for a split second, I thought I saw something. When I said about that ball, I was like, I'm going to check that again, because I was like, I felt like I saw it. I knew what I was looking for because I knew what it looked like, and I knew about the height because it was lower to the ground, maybe 2 feet, 3 feet high, maybe. But it looked like as if water. It's not a physical ball, but you can see something distorting. Like in that movie, what was that one where they went underneath the water and they could breathe underneath the water? It was an older-ish movie, The Abyss. And that thing came out, but imagine it, that thing that came out of the water, and it was an alien, but it was water, but imagine it as a ball. And that's what it looked like, but it was distorting. And it just, you could see it because it was like just a weird ball shape moving across, and then it goes over and it goes up and whoop, gone. And I did see it, and I thought I saw it, but now that I saw it in the video, it's true. You like goofy? I'm always goofy because I try not to care. I also try to watch my stuff to make sure I'm not, pronunciating stuff wrong. Because I have a friend that picks on me. Because he'd be like, "Man, you really gotta watch your grammar," and people always say that. Like I don't type when I'm on YouTube, Facebook, I'm typing a comment or whatever. I don't use pronunciations. Who is this? Who is this? Wait a minute, is that Green Mobster? Is that who? Trying to see who that is. If you're able to give me a hint, mister. I think I know. Oh, okay. What's up, buddy? What's up? Yep, see? Our people will tell you. Like I said, I still got even my books from when I was a kid about ghost hunting and stuff like that. But I think now, I don't know why it's like hit me more now as I'm older. What it started was I started going by myself and with Jay and stuff like that, my one friend. We started just going just because for fun. Like I was into ghost adventures. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to start like going because I never really went. I was fascinated. Unsolved mysteries. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've always been fascinated with them. Always fascinated with them ever since I was a kid because my mom got me into it. Plus living in Gettysburg with my dad and stuff like that. But so we finally started going out, and heck, I think I went out and bought a camera and a voice recorder. And that's all you need. You don't even need high-tech stuff. I don't even, besides the cool gadgets they have now, some stuff I believe works, some I don't. Like I even bought a radio diode something. Guys, don't get it. It is 100% fake. I'm going to get it just so you guys can see it. So you know, if you have got it to work, maybe I'm using it wrong. But if you guys have it, you don't have it, and you're thinking about buying it, I feel like it doesn't work. That's my opinion. Hold on. Let me get it. Now, this is the smaller one. They have different ones. But it says like radio diode. Now, not to discredit this guy or person that makes these. What's up, Shape? Not to discredit this person at all that makes these. They do nothing. And it's sad that if he's making these to fool people, it's wrong. Because people go out and spend their money on something that they feel might work. Maybe the person feels like they work. I don't know. It doesn't work for me, So my biggest theory is that things that work, sound type stuff, anything that can emit a white noise, a subtle noise. Like my sound generator has like a decibel thing, and it's just like I can't explain what noise it makes, but it's like you'll see. I mean, I'm sure you guys seen it work in my videos when I used it before. But I think they have to use sound. Maybe if they're not strong enough, maybe that they can use sound waves to speak on. Because I'm telling you, there's too many coincidences with rain. And it seems like it's more active that night. And you heard people say storms bring it out. No, maybe because a storm's always loud. Whether shingle roof, metal roof, doesn't matter. It's going to be loud everywhere. I think that sound that you hear, or why you feel like it's active, is because they can use that sound to talk on. And maybe they can get energy to show themselves, maybe. But I can tell you one thing. These videos that you see all these people, yeah, It freaked me out too, bro. I just said it earlier because I saw Alex. I went to look this way and I saw it. And I was like, oh crap. I was like, that's my freaking snow stuff from. Yeah, I thought it was a person standing back there earlier. Any place near water have increased activity? I feel like it can, because the quarantine house actually has a spring that runs through it. The Shope farm, same thing. There's a spring house with a spring pond fed out front, and that place is crazy. It can get crazy, or it has cool stuff happening. So yes, I feel like yes, maybe. Like I said, these are all my theories because that's why I do this. I want to know why I saw what I saw when I was little, why I hear the stuff I hear now when I go out, stuff like that. The crazy thing is, though, I'm mad that the thing I caught at the old jail. Yes, water is a conductor, and like they say, so is limestone. It can withhold energy. It's almost like a battery. But yes, I do. And believe it or not, when you're running a spirit box, if you have a K2 and you put it near it, when you hear that blip come through, and it does, and not necessarily a word, but just when you hear it go or whatever, look at your K2. You'll see it go off. I think that blip of word that comes out creates an energy. And that's why I feel like sometimes they can use the spirit box to talk, because it gives them a blip of energy and they can talk. Because I've put it up to it. I've put it up to it and had it beside it. And I noticed every time a little blip came through the spirit box, the K2 went off. So the spirit box even emits energy. But the shadow figure that I supposedly caught at the old jail, and the Kreiner house that I feel like is a head peeking around, didn't even see either one of them. And I'm mad about that, because if they are a spirit, I want to freaking see you. Like, I mean, all these other channels, like somebody peeking around the corner and they go running after it and it disappears. Like, I'd be happy with that, even though I know those are not real. That's why I don't see them. Ghosts are real. Those other channels that do that are not real. Let me say that, because I believe ghosts are real. Like, why? They might not even be ghosts. They might not even be ghosts. Because I said this it was my first Twitch stream. Einstein said in his theory, energy is so great it cannot be destroyed, cannot be created nor destroyed. Now can't be taken away or destroyed. Your body is made up of energy. It's a conductor. It's water, mostly water. Your brain fires on electrons and stuff or whatever, nerves, stuff like that. Maybe when you die, that imprint, because my buddy said that to me. He said the exact same thing. He said Einstein's theory is energy is so great it can't be taken away nor destroyed. He said your body's made up of energy. He's like, where does that energy go? He's like, it just disappears. No, it can't. He's like, your energy cannot be taken away nor destroyed. So once you pass on, that energy has to go somewhere. It has to stay here. Yeah. That at the Kreiner house, I called it, but I didn't see it. When I yelled, hey, only reason why is because when I knocked on a window, I thought I heard a woman say hello, which I did. And earlier in the video before that, we were standing on the steps and I heard a guy go, it sounded like to us, he went, but maybe he said something like get out or a 2-syllable word or something. So the reason why I was yelling, hey, is because I was trying to see if I can get a response to something to yell back. So I wasn't yelling, hey, at what I was seeing. I was just yelling, hey, because it was the end of the night. I was just trying to see if I can catch one last voice or something. Didn't even know I caught that sucker. I was just going through editing and I saw it. And that's this other mess up thing too. Man, it's so easy to miss something because I'll see other guys' videos and how they caught something. And it's like, oh my God, like, how did they even see that to catch it? Like, it'll be something like in the far corner. And I believe some of them like are legit. But it's like, how did you see that? Like, to be able to go through that and like, yeah, back there in that back room above the coat, there's a little bit. And I mean, it'll be something there. But it's like, I would have missed that. Like, I feel like when I'm watching, well, most of the time I'm watching late at night and I'm like, And I gotta like stop for a minute, walk around, but like you can hear my voice. That was from being out today, freaking yelling around, stuff like that. But that, excuse me, that's why I do what I do. I want to know. I want to answer the questions that I've had all my life. Yeah, look on my, oh, clicking buttons here. Yeah, if you go through one of my videos, it's like a best captures. Um, I have some of the stuff that I liked. Now there's plenty more. Like I could have made the video longer, but I noticed because of my analytics, I watch where people stop watching, basically. And I noticed that, the majority of people, which I don't think you guys do. You guys are like my loyal people. I feel like you guys watch the videos. So thank you guys, by the way. And thank you for everything you guys done. Definitely. I'm going to give a shout out. Obviously, give a shout out to Shape, Rick D-Bunk, which I don't think he didn't check in, but now he's in Canada. I don't know where at in Canada, so he might be sleeping by now. But I want to say thank you to him, Sandbox 10, and Sir Spooks, and God, there's so many people. I would like to say thank you on that level for shout outs and stuff like that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Definitely. Thank you. And I was worried too, because I'm like, man, I got debunkers watching my stuff. Like, that's scary. Like, I'm not faking it, but because of Rick's video this morning, that definitely is true. And it always worries me. I was just telling the guys earlier, Shape, that it would be so easy for a person, but yep, he's fake. And then your audience might believe that, that's just off of no proof, just somebody, boop, thinks it, and that's all it takes. So, it's always scary when you hear a debunker's checking your stuff. It's like, uh-oh, hold on. Saying it's trying to connect. Let me know. Okay. Am I back, guys? Did I lose you all for a second? It keeps saying your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try reconnecting. Yeah. Well, it's late, and I'm sure the little one's probably watching her tablet before she's going to sleep. She lays there and watches it before she goes to bed. See? I don't know why it's doing that right now. Hopefully now I have been stopping talking, and I've been staring up there, so I don't want you to think I'm freezing. I'm just stopping and checking, looking down the internet and checking up there to make sure it don't say it. So hopefully it doesn't, and it stops, which I think I might be good. But also, I wanted to put this video up, so I'm hoping this video right here, guys, fingers crossed. Okay. Fingers crossed, guys, on this video. This video, I'm hoping, will be the one that gets me to that point. Oh, I know he doesn't think I'm fake. Yeah. No. I know. I didn't even see what you were talking about earlier, Rambo. I didn't even see what that was all about. Now, I know what you mean, but I didn't see it on his to know. So, no, yeah. I know he doesn't at all. Like, I kind of talk to him privately in a sense, back and forth with stuff. So, yeah, I like him too. He seems cool. Shape, all you guys. But also, I want to say thank you, Rick. I'm going to say boo-boo, but thank you for the donations. Tamara, thank you for the donations. Christopher Jordan, thank you for the donations. Oh, but yes, thank you guys so much for that. That is beyond nice. I preferably, I keep them on there, keep it in that little thing that you guys set it to. And actually, whenever I need it, I just send it right over, fill my gas up, and then that's how we go. So thank you guys so much. So thank you, Randy, for saying that. Thank you. Yeah, I don't at all. Would never, like I said, when that person said that, I was like, no. I was like, because that's when you get caught and lose all your credibility. So, yeah. And I know. Thank you, guys. That's why I say I'm going to get a shirt and just put all you guys' names on there because you guys are my fans. You guys are the ones that every time I have a live, you're on. Every time my videos, you guys are the first ones to watch and all that crap. So I love you guys. You guys are the main reason why I continue to at least film it and put it up on YouTube. Now, I'd still film it and keep it for myself and keep it on my computer, check over the evidence and whatever. Because I love the evidence. It sometimes sucks editing the videos to make a video. Now, it is fun. Don't get me wrong, because I like doing it. Because it's like you get creative and you get to try to make it look cool and do cool stuff. Sometimes it's hard to have a video that sometimes it isn't cool, and you got to try to make it kind of cool, I guess. Like, make it just look better. And, it's not like watch a video, it's like, boring. So I try to at least make it interesting and fun for you guys. No, she likes helping out people. So I seen that. I noticed that you like to help out the channels that you watch and the people that are genuine and stuff like that. Because I guarantee you, a lot of these big name channels, you donate to and you might, maybe, I mean, big channels though, like I don't want to say the person's name, but it was from that video this morning that person I like was talking about the ring, the faker ring. I guarantee you donate, you may get a shout out. Now, that person seemed like good, because I saw it with Rick Debunk when he tried to donate half his portion. He wrote back and was like, hey, no, keep it. I mean, that was cool. I didn't personally get a chance to talk to, I'm going to say his name, Omar, but Gettysburg Ghost Exchange. When I go down there and buy stuff, you guys are goofy. Magnus and Rambo, you guys are funny. Yeah, that's the thing too. Stuff doesn't really quite happen. That's why. Now I knew. Crap. That name, the Necrophonic app. I do believe it works in a sense. Like, I really do believe it works, because it somehow. There's no way those questions can be answered right off the bat. To get that exact same, unless there's a person listening in my phone that's like, oh, he said this, let's answer his question with that. There's no way. Now, most of the stuff may be just coincidence, but I usually don't try to put the coincidence stuff because that don't make sense. Like, to put in, how old are you? And it says blue. Like, I'm not going to put a color in whenever I ask something like that. But if it makes sense and it's what I ask, I'll put it in. But I don't quite trust that kind of stuff, because it is, and if I don't use it, the video would be even more boring. I just feel like it adds more, because the voices are creepy, they do come through. But the ones that come through, the questions that I ask and they work right away, that's why I use it, because A, I'm trying to figure out if it is real, and two, there's no way, like I said, unless somebody's sitting there listening. So that's the reason I use that more than my spirit box, because the voices sound so much creepier. It gives me chills whenever like a kid comes through and it like says something so creepy. Oh, like when I got the damn mouse arrow right in the middle of my face and I keep staring. At least it gives me a good focal point to almost look. But yeah, when I was at Forest Haven, that thing going off and the echo of the voice through some of those creepy areas, because there's way more creepier areas that we could have went through and you guys could have seen. Yeah, I know the spirit box. That's why at first I was using it for a lot, like a little longer period than what I should have. I should have used it short burst, quick, try to see what. Yeah, see, I keep hearing bad stuff about the Ouija board. I've used the Ouija board, got a crazy story, but if I go back to Forest Haven, I'm going to show you guys some of the creepier areas. We just didn't get a chance to on our last trip to go to the creepier areas, but you guys will. But I got two cool stories, which I want to go. Actually, let me make sure I tell the stories first before I go say this first part. I could have been a black shadow in my eye, but no, that would have been right here in front of me. Looked like a shadow right here, but in front of me. But it could have been my eye. Like I said, I'm tired and stuff like that. But when I was a kid, my dad lived in Gettysburg. I went up there, and I think, I don't know, maybe if I didn't see him for a few months, and then I ended up going to his house, and I was a little bit older at the time. It might have been like a year or two, and I finally went up, seen him, went up with him, and he had a girlfriend, and he was like, "You're gonna go stay at her house." And I'm like, "What? Stay at her house?" And he's like, "Yeah, they have 2 daughters." I'm like, "Let's go stay at the house then." Yes, I'll stay there. He's never let me like, "Hey, I'm gonna take you to some girl's house and you can spend the night when I'm out with the mom." That was the first time ever. I'm like, okay. Needless to say, they lived in a very old Civil War house, very old, and everywhere I lived in Gettysburg was either on the battlefield, surrounded by the battlefield. Somebody's probably died there. It's Gettysburg. So the battle was so vast and so much crap happened. Like you are stepping on somebody's bone probably. But we were in their house, and like I said, I've always been into ghosts because by that time, I've already seen my first. I had my first paranormal experience already by then. By the time I stayed at this house, and when we were there, what literally, but so we're walking the door. They're like, "Hey, this place is haunted," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay, yeah." I figured their girls are just trying to scare me because, I'm over at their house and all that. I thought they're just trying to be cute and whatever. And they're like, "Hey, you want to play a Ouija board?" I'm like, "Sure." So they're playing a Ouija board and they're like, "Yeah, we have a spirit that's here all the time. And he always messes with us, talks to us, stuff like that. This is how we communicate with him." I'm like, "Okay." Can't remember the name that they used, but oh, yeah. Like literally, like, yes, 100%. Because they couldn't even get the bones. They had to leave them there, and so many people died and buried by dirt over top of them. Who knows? Like it's crazy down there. Like some of the pictures that you don't normally get to see when you search them, and then find some of the real crazy pictures. It's like, oh my god. But back to the story. So, they're doing the Ouija board, they're asking questions, stuff like that, and I'm sitting there watching, and I'm like, "You guys are moving it." And they're like, "No, I'm not." I'm like, "Yes, it's you two doing it." Like, and I wasn't involved yet. They're like, "Get down here and do it." I'm like, "Okay." So I get down there and I'm, fingers on it with them, and they're doing it. And I still am like, "You guys are moving it." They're like, "No, I'm not." I was like, "All right." I was like, "When am I going to die?" For one, I heard you should never ask that type of stuff, like your death, stuff like that. This son of a gun starts to give my birthday. That's almost I was going to start saying numbers. It gave my birthday, and when it got to the year, and it did like it gave each one like the actual how I'll say like for April 12th. I'm just making up one, so that's not my birthday, but it went 0412, and then it started to give the year. As soon as it started to do the year, and it went to 1 first, or no, I think it went to 1. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember that far back, but I just know it started to spell out or do the year. I flicked that thing off the thing. I was like, "What the heck?" I never told these girls my birthday. These girls didn't. Now, I don't think my dad communicated with the daughters and like, "Oh yeah, my son's birthday is this." Like he wasn't that type of guy, he wasn't like that. I didn't tell him my birthday. I 100% knew that because I didn't. For one, they were very pretty girls. I was very shy, kinda. Like I was still talking and stuff like that, but I wasn't like just divulging. I could have been. They were pretty. I was like, "Hey, I'll tell you anything you want to know." I mean, who knows? But ever since then, I swear on my kids, every year on my birthday, not so much now because I feel like the year it gave me was already past. So I think I'm okay now, but I swear to goodness, every year on my birthday, either I would say it out loud to somebody that maybe already knew the story, or I'd have it in my head. I'm like, I would wonder if this is the year. And I always thought, oh my God, because being young where I live, RP can contest to it. Like we like to go to like cool parties with friends, and we drive, and I'm like, and most time like either we'd have a DD or we wouldn't be stupid drink. Now I know it don't take much to crash drinking. I know that, and it was stupid of us, but we were young and stupid. I'm like, I wonder if I'm dying in a car going to a party on my birthday. and that's what always stuck in my head. I'm like, so I would always be like, yeah, I'll walk, or hey, let's just stay here. Like, I would try to make sure to like limit, because it was like some Final Destination stuff. Like, I would try to limit my travels around my birthday. I mean, eventually I kind of just like, it ain't gonna happen. But it's so weird. I mean, come on. What are the odds of that? Like, doing a Ouija board, and then all of a sudden it does my birthday. Like, what year am I gonna die? I have a birthday. So maybe the Ouija boards work. And I always heard, like, I don't know. I heard it could. The only reason I'm not worried about, like, I'm worried about stuff coming through and not be able to go back. And they also say that with spirit boxes, like anything you communicate with back and forth, you're creating a doorway, you're creating a path back and forth. And apparently they can attach themselves to you easier because you're actually speaking back and forth to them. So, I mean, is that true? Don't know. The other story was, I have another friend that lives in Shippensburg, and he lives in an old house. I think they're getting ready to move out. He's always said, like, go just try to investigate my house. I just haven't got a chance to yet. And, I have people say that, I think my house is haunted. I mean, you don't know whether, maybe it's in their head and stuff. I know I should always check it out and give it a try and see, because it could be. But most of the time I'm like, oh, okay, because I think sometimes people just, would like to just do something like that and have an investigation at their house. But he said the same thing. His girlfriend and girlfriend's niece had a Ouija board out, and they're asked questions, and they're like, see, something's here. And my buddy's like, oh, stop it. He's like, I don't believe it. And they're like, no, I'm telling you, man. They're like, this thing is like talking back and forth. And they said the name like Zuzu, Zozo, something with a Z. And I've always heard of that name. And I'm like, if that's real, buddy, you might want to watch and be careful. And yeah, see, that's what I thought. But yeah, see, that's what I mean. Ouija board's kind of weird stigma on it, even though it's a game board, but spirit box is just a radio. But anyways, he was like, yeah, I don't believe it. And they were like, okay. And from what he said, now he said maybe for a split second, maybe his eyes moved and they did something, but he said that they were sitting there, not even touching the board. And he doesn't believe you're here. Do something. As soon as they said that, he said that freaking planchette like kind of jumped and then just started and stopped. Spun in the air, spun around, blah, 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 and stopped. He was like, but he said, maybe I took my eyes off for a split second. Like I looked down at the ground or anything. And he said they could have maybe hit it. He's like, but when I looked, their hands were like back, sitting back from the table, not even touching the Ouija board. And that thing, and it was just sitting there spinning for a second on the board and then stopped. He's like, I can't say that they touched it or not. He said, I know when I saw it spinning, before it spun and after it was spinning for a second, they weren't near it. He said, split second, did I look away? I can't say 100%. He's like, but I know what I saw. So I've yet to go over there. And I think maybe they moved out. Maybe their kids are still living there for right now. I got to get in there. I keep saying something to him like, hey, man, can I come investigate your house? Oh, yeah. And, him working and stuff, and me being busy. God, guys, look at this. See? I feel like, hold on. Who's that guy? Danzig. So I feel like right now we're the other guy from Taxi. From Taxi, I think. That's who I felt like. It's not that bad, but I just haven't done nothing to it. So it looks goofy. I feel so much better. It don't look good. Somewhat. All right. But all right, guys. They'd all follow me home. I mean, I haven't, like I said, we've had small stuff happen here, but nothing. That is my biggest fear too, guys. But nothing major has ever happened here. But that is my fear. Like I've watched people that, if it is real, yes, there is too much opportunity to fake with Ouija board. That's why if I did do it with somebody, it'd be with somebody 100% person I trust that would never mess with it. But crap, I just lost that damn comment done. Screwed my head up. Hold on. Oh, your hair's way worse. Like I said, I just need a fresh one because I like to try to look decent. And even though I do want to get rid of the beard, but it's like it's wintertime. Keep my face warm. It's getting too dang cold. Dang it, guys. There's something I was just going to say. It was a good one, too. Well, I was just getting ready to say, and now I just totally lost it, what I was going to say. But having said that, since I'm like brain dead, and it's starting to get late, I don't want the live to be too long. You know, I want people to watch it. I want to say thank you again, guys. I might. Well, thank you. Thank you, guys. I still got that darn object up there that I want to give away. I have an idea with maybe who it might go to. Because I kept saying about polls and couldn't figure out what, but I think I figured out what I'm going to do with it. I do have other things that I want to like, kind of like not auction off, but like raffle off in a sense, not for money, but I want to pay. I want to get paid in ideas, your guys' ideas. Basically, that's what I want to do. I want to get y'all's input, y'all's ideas on certain things, you know, and I want to hold a contest for it. Like, you know, me do a new design for a shirt, and whoever has the best design idea or whatever, they get something cool and maybe a shirt. I don't know, but I really wish I could think of what that thing was right before. The whole reason why I was getting off here, because I was like, yeah, my brain's shot. I can't think out anymore. But there was something good. And gosh dang it makes me mad that I can't remember what it was, because it was really good. I was like, I got to make sure. I was even saying to myself, like, I got to try to remember. But anyways, all right, guys. Deuces. I think because deuces, because people are like, all right, man, peace. And in peace, deuces means two. Since this is two, it's like, all right, deuces. I've been saying it since I was young, real young. Like, all right, man, deuces. So it stuck with me. Like, there's certain couple words and phrases, catchphrases that I'll use since I was young. And it might not be hip now, but like I still just say it, you know, like it's brick outside, cold. I don't know why brick means cold. I don't know, but does it? It really means up yours. Yeah, up around there saying deuces. Well, I do know deuces. We also say we're going to take a deuce, take a number two. But yeah, that's just what it means, because some people are like peace, and then peace is two deuces. I don't know. I think it just stuck with me. Like I'm probably, it's from pictures and stuff like that, you know, and then I just deuces. I don't know. I really don't know why it stuck with me and why I do it now. That's why I keep forgetting to do the let's get scared thing. But all right, guys. So I'm going to hop off here because I am like back in. Oh, so going like this is like up yours. This is peace. Oh, huh? I can start doing stuff to people and they won't even know that. I'm like, when I'm mad at them, they do something. Found something new. People piss me off now. How about that? They're gonna be like, what? Peace, man. I'm like, backhand, sucker. That way. All right, guys. Later, Randy, bud. It was cool that you hopped on here, by the way. That was awesome. I seen your brother gets on every once in a while. Greg, he'll get on here and say stuff and talk. But thank you guys too. Like I said, I'm honestly, bottom of my heart, thank you guys for live chats and donating and watching my stuff. Like I said, this might be the video. It has to be 113 hours. That ain't nothing, believe me. Because I just had Monday, I think I needed 300 or 400 more, maybe. And I'm already at 113, only need 113 left. This video might be the one, guys. So, like I said, put your tablet on, take it on, go to playlist and go to my vids. I think it's my videos. I think it's like 40 videos. And turn that sucker over and let it play, guys. So, love y'all. I'll see y'all soon. I'm going to go something tomorrow. So, I hope you'll like that video. But the next video will be the previous place. You'll like that one. That one's pretty cool. I missed more of the story, by the way. There was more added in the story, like I should have said, like more that I learned. But I think once I'm in there, and like I said, when you get into a place, you're like, your brain goes like haywire. You're like, you're checking out the place. It's eerie and blah, blah, blah. And you're trying to talk and pay attention to the camera. And then, sometimes you're like, you forget certain details that you know. And then, like I said, I'm good at talking to people, but I suck at, trying to do certain things. I don't know. That didn't make sense. But in my head, I knew what I meant. Related to you guys, I didn't. But all right, guys. And then I'm going to do it this way because I don't want to give you guys the backhand. Deuces, guys. I love y'all. I'll see you all soon. Good night. Peace.